Third time's a charm.
3. It is halftime, and so that means it is time to rant once again. Chris, we have a whole lot to talk about. Cade McFarland, Christy Maria. We will get to Brent Venables, likely on his way to officially becoming the next head coach of the Oklahoma Sooners. What huge news that is. We'll talk about yesterday's Big 12 championship game, OSU losing a conference title by inches. We'll talk about all the bowl game assignments. Cannot wait to get in and chop it up. But first, here we are once again at the BOK Center, this time joined by Tulsa Oilers owner Andy Scurto. We're inside the River Spirit Casino Resort Lounge where people come and hang out, watch football games before the game. And we talked to you a few weeks ago as the season was starting. You guys were on a nice little win streak. Last week we were here and you were trying to turn things around, and this week you have. You're back on the winning track.
Absolutely, yeah. We're back on our 3-game winning streak, and hopefully it'll be a fourth tonight against Wichita. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, we had a little bit of a slide there, but it's all good. You know, we're playing some new goalies, but other than that, our team's looking really good.
It's a roller coaster ride in the ECHL.
It is, yeah.
So you were just telling us, and obviously you'll have to talk to Caden for the microphone for this, but you were telling us about a backup goalie, an emergency backup goalie who came in against the top team in the division and won it in overtime.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's a great story because we're playing. Manila, our starter, of course, is in. We have an emergency backup on the bench in case something happens. Our second goalie basically left. So we're, coach is going, well, we got Manila, he's doing good. 24 seconds left when they tied it. Manila goes down with a groin injury. Lower body, I guess, the way we're supposed to say it, right? Pulled him out, and in goes the emergency backup. There's stories that the emergency backup had to take a few deep breaths. Out he goes, and I was chuckling because, perfectly clean pads. Guy looks like he hasn't taken a puck yet. Goes in, they killed off the 24 seconds. They go into overtime. Coach puts 3 defenders out on a 3-on-3. They get the puck back, stretch pass, boom, in the net, and win it. So the emergency backup has a overtime win on his record. Never took a shot. So it's just really a lot of fun, but we got the win. That's what we needed.
He doesn't have a save percentage, but he has a win-loss.
Yeah.
1-0. That's all that matters.
That's right. Yeah, save percentage 0, but he does have a win-loss record of 1. So it's really
that's a great
story.
career right there.
That is a fantastic. So are you're from the Northeast, I assume? You played maybe a little hockey growing up. Are you like emergency goalie level or?
No.
Yeah.
I was street hockey. I played not even rollerblades, but I was a catcher in baseball. So when I would go in, I would toss on the pads in street hockey, and I would so a lot of goalies are right-handed. If you're right-handed, you have your net on your right hand. But because I was a catcher in baseball, I had mine on my left hand, even though I was a righty. So I had to use the stick offhand. I used the stick as a lefty because I kept the glove on the left hand. It made no sense, but I mean, you know what? If I had to go in, if I had to stay in one place, I don't even think I can go down in a butterfly. So I probably would not be at emergency goaltender level.
All right. So about halfway through this homestand, had the teddy bear toss the other night. I mean, you've been here more and more just watching tons of hockey. How much do you want to see folks come join you here in the BOK Center over the next 5 games of this homestand? You see the work these guys put in, the ingenuity it takes to pull off a victory, when you're down to the emergency goalie and everything else. Just an invitation to folks out there. Remember, Oilers are out here. College football's coming to an end. Come on, watch some hockey.
I mean, absolutely. We're playing some amazing hockey. If you want to see some fun, really energetic games, you got to come down right now. The team is playing fast. They're playing hard. They're outworking the opponents. They're outskating the opponents, beating them on shots on goal. They're just playing their hearts out for this team. The energy levels have been up in the BOK. It's been phenomenal. We've got some good crowds coming out, so we're having a lot of fun out here. This is a great time to come out and watch the Oilers in these next 5 games, right? Maybe some people have some time off work or whatnot for the holidays.
Yeah.
Bring the family out. Come watch some hockey. It's a lot of fun.
Perfect. Andy, thank you so much. Go get another win tonight. And the next time we talk to you, hopefully you just haven't lost since. So
that would be awesome.
Awesome. All right, Andy,
thank you very much.
You bet, man. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Andy Scurto, owner of the Tulsa Oilers. Chris, where should we start? Oh, yes. How about Brent Venables? I mean,
why not?
What huge news. As we sit here now, just, puck's about to drop here for this Oilers game. OU officials said to be in South Carolina looking to finalize this deal with Brent Venables. a man who needs no introduction around these parts. I know that you weren't necessarily here when he was defensive coordinator before, but you follow college football. You've seen his body of work. Your thoughts initially, if in fact they iron this thing out and Brent Venables is the next coach of the Sooners?
Look, man, I went to Syracuse when his best defenses were out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I got to see some of his best defenses in the Dome, and it's a different look. They are fast. 2019 and 2020, 5 first-round defenders in the NFL draft. That's not like you got to bring them in, and you got like talented prospects, but that's guys that he's developed.
Yeah.
He's developed some insanely talented players into this Clemson team. And look, I mean, 2000 when OU won the national championship, up to about 2003, 2004 when he was there. That's when I was really getting into college football as a kid. I was young, and I mean, OU. Like, obviously OU had a really good offense, but their defense was just stout. And then he goes to Clemson. I really started watching college football. And then I just grew up with Clemson was a good defense. I just knew Clemson was a good defense. And then I started learning about Brent Venables. And I'm like, wow, he has really done some incredible things. So now he gets the contract extension. Yeah. He's the most valuable assistant coach in all of college football. Getting to see his body of work, getting to see in person his defenses, and then seeing the product he puts out with the draft classes that he puts out and the top 10 defenses every year. Clemson wasn't even in the ACC championship this season, and Clemson was number 9 in total defense in the nation. He puts out some incredible defenses, even on down years.
Sure.
It makes you believe, you know what, OU was starting to go the right way with defenses, took kind of a step back this year, but they have the prospects that they're bringing in, and they have kind of a system where they can bring in good guys, where Brent Venables right away can start with a good talent pool. I think he's going to come in and hit the ground running right away.
It won't be as good as the talent pool he had at Clemson because he built that.
Yeah,
and he checks almost every box with the exception of has never been a head coach, and that is always a concern. I'm a huge Notre Dame fan. They just promoted their defensive coordinator. That is the concern, even if you feel good about everything else. But look, going into the SEC, to me, priority number 1 in this hire was, can we bring in a guy who can get in there, down in the mud, if you will,
yes, absolutely,
and recruit against and succeed against these great coaches and these programs in the SEC that take this thing seriously. Brent Venables has done that, has recruited the South, and at a national championship defense level for a decade. Not to mention everything he did for this University of Oklahoma program for 13 seasons, from 1999, or I guess 12 seasons, 99 to 2011. Yeah. And, obviously the first 5 or 6 years, when he was mostly the co-DC along with Mike Stoops, Mike got a lot of the credit. And it's only in hindsight now, after a lot of OU fans wanted to run off Venables because of defenses that were just okay in 2008, 10, and 11, that we look back and say, you know what? Even the very worst of the Brent Venables defenses at OU were a whole lot better than a lot of what we saw when Mike Stoops came back, and a lot of, frankly, what we've seen with Alex Grinch the last few years as well. Venables never had a bad defense at OU. He can coach them up. He coaches them hard. He stays ahead of the curve. His defenses bring a lot of pressure. We've continued to see that at Clemson. He fields great defenses, period, end of story, has for 2 decades. Yep. That will continue. And I think he can recruit the SEC, and if you get the right offensive coordinator in, it's been rumored, I suppose, reported that Jeff Lebby, OU alum, spent some time at Baylor and then UCF, and now has been at Ole Miss where they are just kicking chicken offensively. Looks like, maybe he's the guy.
Yep.
If not
they're number 8 team in the nation now. They're above OSU.
That's
now.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, spectacular offense they're playing at Ole Miss right now. That would be a home run fit right alongside Brent Venables.
Yeah.
And the same goes for maybe Joe Brady, who
absolutely.
just lost his job with the Carolina Panthers as we speak today. The guy who led maybe the best offense I've ever seen 2 years ago when LSU won a national championship. All of this before we even get to the fact that Brent Venables is about the nicest guy you'll ever meet and about as loyal a guy as you'll ever meet. And on the heels of what Lincoln Riley did only 1 week ago, I think that means something to this OU program right now. So to me, he checks every box with the exception of has been a head coach, proven head coach before. And I just think he's a smart enough guy, a good enough guy. He'll surround himself with the kind of people. To me, this absolutely should be the hire. I'm glad they've been able to do it in short order. I really have nothing negative to say about the possibility of Brent Venables, head coach of the Oklahoma Sooners, and hopefully by the time folks watch this rant, it's become official, and we'll have a press conference to go to tomorrow.
What I love most about this is that the SEC has territories, if you will, when it comes to recruiting. If Venables and Levy come in, you have Mississippi and you have South Carolina. Not exactly hotbeds for
got great
LSU.
ties, absolutely.
You have great ties, not exactly
Levy
hotbeds
was also
for
in
the
Florida
other
at
two
UCF, but
yes.
continue, yeah.
So you have Florida. You can bring in a couple guys from Florida. You got South Carolina and Mississippi. Not exactly hotbeds for LSU or Alabama or Auburn. You have areas that these guys can still go in and reach and say, hey, I know what it's like to come from here. I've recruited from here. And now you have an Oklahoma pipeline in SEC territory. That makes it perfect. That really wraps it all. You could talk about how great of a guy he is, his track record and everything. And then you look forward to say, what is his first full team going to look like? And he's got hotbeds right in SEC territory as you join the SEC. I mean, I can't see, again, besides the fact that he's never been a head coach, I cannot see a negative going down the road 5-6 years in the future because he can recruit. He has the entire Oklahoma, Texas area to recruit, and he has a couple areas in the SEC territory to recruit from as well.
And whoever comes in for OU is going to need to get into the portal because of the way in which Lincoln Riley is, siphoned off some of the talent and probably will continue that was
Some
on
of
that
the 4
OU
or 5
roster.
star talent,
to be able to choose from some of those areas that he's recruited and some of those kids he may know that are on other schools.
Which Bob Stoops has already started doing, by the way. And they know each other very well.
That's right.
So you talk about a seamless transition.
Yeah.
Like say, hey, here's what I've been doing for the last couple weeks. Here you go. Take it.
So Bob Stoops gets to coach in this one game before we assume Brent Venables will take over, and it will be the Alamo Bowl. Bowl game assignments announced this afternoon. It is OU and Oregon. You put those two words together, and OU folks have flashbacks about that awful finish up in Eugene back in 2006. But they get their shot at revenge in the Alamo Bowl down in San Antonio, December the 29th. That's Bob Stoops making a cool $325,000 for that ball game, so better bring home a win.
Potentially 2 interim coaches, by the way.
That's right.
Because Oregon's head coach is rumored
Mario
to be going
Cristobal.
to Miami. Mario Cristobal potentially going to Miami before Miami's head coach is even fired because they don't have an AD.
No. The college coaching search world has
insane.
gone bananas.
It's
But the big bowl game for our Sooner State teams is Oklahoma State going to the Fiesta Bowl for the second time to take on number 5 Notre Dame. How good is that matchup, Chris?
For you.
For me, it's pretty good. I was joking with somebody on Twitter. I don't know how I'm going to put together a game story if all I've got is 3.5 hours of video of Marcus Freeman on the sideline, which is what I plan on shooting. But I'll find
I might
it.
have to go
I'm
down
kidding.
to shoot this
I'm kidding.
game.
I'm a Marcus Freeman fanboy until he loses a game. No, look, hey, I've got a lot to say about this matchup, obviously. But first thoughts for you, OSU taking on Notre Dame, top 10 matchup, Fiesta Bowl. What a great way to finish your season, even though yesterday was heartbreaking.
I tell you what, without getting into yesterday at all, because we could talk about yesterday forever, and we will. OSU, I like that it's a New Year's 6 game, New Year's Day, because you have a couple weeks to gather yourselves.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing right now, the defense is fantastic. They're going to be playing at top level. The offense has some time to get healthy.
How about this? Only team in the country to never give up more than 3 offensive touchdowns in a game all season long.
It's incredible.
The Oklahoma State Cowboys. Georgia didn't do that. Clemson didn't do that, on and on and on.
Cincinnati didn't do it. Yeah,
That's right.
yada, yada, yada. You got time to recover. And I think that is the most important thing in the world right now is you have time to kind of, lick your wounds a little bit. I mean, they talk about it in Ted Lasso. You got to have a little time. He's one of the best coaches of all time.
You're nobody right now if you don't have a Ted Lasso reference right at the tip of your tongue.
Right?
It's just,
You take a little bit of time to lick your wounds and feel sad. Because, I mean, that's important. Because otherwise you're pressing that down. And you know what? It's important to feel sad for a little bit because, you know what? You got to know that feeling. You got to know the feeling of losing.
Look at
and
what
then
we
you
got
get a
going
couple
here.
weeks.
Mental health.
Yeah, it's important. I'm telling you, it's important.
You never know what you're going to get on the rant.
And then you go on, you face a Notre Dame team that you match up well against. I'm not going to lie. They match up well against
Tell
them.
me more.
Because, look, the OSU defense matches up well against anybody.
Yes,
They
fact.
match up well against anybody.
Fact.
But OSU's secondary is one of the best in the nation. And I think what they will be able to do in this game is take in a little bit because the interesting thing about these, a lot of the interesting things about these bowl games is you play a team and a style of a team that you will never play during the season.
That's right.
So you can play a press coverage, you can sit and you can let up a couple points, But when it comes to the second half, and they know, okay, we're going to have Notre Dame figured out in the second half what they're trying to do against us in the second half, and we're not going to give up any points. They have the ability to keep this game close in the first half, close enough for the offense to be able to take over and potentially make the comeback in the second half, because I almost guarantee you they're going to be down at halftime. That's just what they do. But I think they match up well enough that they will be able to go into halftime with a minimal differential and be able to make it up in the second half. That's how I see it. I think they match up well in that sense.
I think the differentials will be minimal in this ball game start to finish, because I don't see either offense having a whole lot of success. Notre Dame's been really opportunistic, good at takeaways. Spencer Sanders loves the giveaways. How about the
they're
4
looking
interceptions
Who's the
yesterday against
linebacker
Baylor?
that has so many? Is it the linebacker for Notre Dame that has so many interceptions this year?
They've got a couple of guys that have 2 each. Safety Kyle Hamilton may return for the bowl game, and he's thought to be a top 5 NFL pick. Yes, if he's playing, he's absolutely licking his chops. But on the flip side of that, I think maybe even the greater advantage for the Oklahoma State defense, they lead the nation in sacks, 55 of them. Notre Dame's got a quarterback who can't move at all, and I think they've given up 33 sacks. And so 2nd and 18, 3rd and 17, you're going to be hearing that called out a lot, I think, when Notre Dame has the ball. I don't think either team is going to score very much. I think it'll be a close game. And look, the last 2 games for OSU have come down to there have been crazy special teams plays, just wackiness here, there, and everywhere. I could see this game being a lot that way, where the Oklahoma State defense probably is the best unit on the field, but that doesn't necessarily ensure victory, and red zone success will probably factor in heavily. And that leads into yesterday's Big 12 championship game.
Perfectly.
Red zone success, OSU had almost none of it. Only 1 touchdown scored by OSU. They settled for 3 field goals. Baylor, meanwhile, 3 trips into the red zone. They were able to score touchdowns on each of those. That ended up really being...
They started their series practically in the red zone.
That ended up being the difference on the scoreboard. And in a game that was decided by inches. I mean, 7 shots from inside the 2-yard line to punch it in and either tie the game or on the final drive take the lead. And OSU can't do it even a single time against Baylor's D.
I don't want to put the entire game on Spencer Sanders' shoulders, but when you give your defense a short field like that against an offense like Baylor's, I don't care what defense you have on the field. If your defense has to start at the 5-10 yard line or the 30-yard line against Baylor, you can't do anything about it. When they were actually punting, just get it to 4th down. When they were actually punting, OSU's defense was stopping them, and then you get the fumbles, you get the muff punts, you force the mistakes on defense. Defense turns into offense. But when you have a guy, and look, 2 of the interceptions I won't put on him. I think there were some bobbles. There was the Brennan Presley interception I'm going to put on him, because even if Brennan Presley was held, he threw it right to the safety. You give your defense such a short field that you are not helping them at all. A defense that has, by the way, saved you time and time again. How are you going to repay them like that? How are you going to repay them by giving them such a short field on stupid interceptions? And then you go down to the red zone, and there were so many passes. I'm thinking of 2 or 3 in particular, when you have a tight end wide open over the middle and you're running out and you get on your back foot and you're just trying to sling it right away. You've made that pass 100 times. In game situations, you made it 1,000 times in practices, and you're just going to throw it away even though you've got a guy right over the middle. Spencer Sanders was not ready for the big moment in this game, and he hurt the defense by giving them short fields, but he also hurt them by giving up points. They ran 7 plays from the 2-yard line in the last 5 minutes of the game and got 3 points out of it. Look, I could talk about the play calling. I will talk about the play calling. Spencer Sanders absolutely hurt this defense in not giving them points when they needed to, and giving Baylor short fields, and giving Baylor such a crazy differential in time of possession that the defense was basically on the field for the entire first half. So offense turning into defense was a massive problem this game.
It's such a new thing, an unprecedented thing for Oklahoma State, but they had the defense not just to win the Big 12 or make the playoff. They had the kind of defense that could have won a national championship this year if the other side of the ball had been more like what we've grown accustomed to an Oklahoma State offense being. Now, I hate jumping on Spencer Sanders at this point or anybody else on that offense. And by the way, they missed Jalen Warren a whole lot. I mean, that was a difference maker. And you can't tell me that if Jalen Warren's not healthy enough to go, they don't find a way to punch it in. Some running backs just have a knack down there on the goal line. I think Warren does. And it was kind of obvious that Desmond Jackson wasn't that guy. And by the way, on that final play, I think if he just keeps running as opposed to diving for the pylon, I think he makes it. Or if he can make a little bit of a move on the defender who was in an all-out sprint, I think he finds his. He should have scored on that play. Is the point? Oklahoma State should have won the game. They should have won the Big 12, and they had the defense to not only do that, but more, maybe win a national championship.
Compete with Alabama.
Offensively, that's not
That'd
who
be
they
fun.
are this year. They were a middle-of-the-pack team offensively for several reasons. They had a couple of weeks here lately where maybe we began to believe they had really turned a corner, but at the end of the day, just an okay offense and an elite defense. And we're not used to that. We don't know what to do with it. Yeah. But that's the story of the Oklahoma State Cowboys this year. And so it ends up being 11-2 and spot in the Fiesta Bowl, and 12-2 with a win over Notre Dame in your bowl game. I mean, look,
that's a darn good season.
Yeah, for a team that was picked to finish fourth in the Big 12, it's hard to complain. And so I end up much the same place Mike Gundy was after the game.
Yeah,
there is no disappointment when it comes to this team and this season. They did lose by inches. You know, the oldest cliche in football, that it's a game of inches.
It reminded me of what
truly was for the Pokes
Super Bowl in the
yesterday.
early 2000s, Steve McNair.
Yeah.
1 yard short.
Even closer than that, though.
Even
That was a full yard short.
Yeah.
This was more like that. So we look forward to the bowl games. TU gets a trip to the beach for its efforts in the 3-game winning streak at the end of the year. They will take on Old Dominion, your 5th place finisher from Conference USA. I don't even know how long they've been in the FBS, Division I, whatever you want to call it now. Not very long. TU and Old Dominion in a game they will be favored to win, and they absolutely should win, which means because it's TU football, they probably won't win. But, hey, they've played well for the most part in bowl games. This will be the 4th under Coach Montgomery. They took on Virginia Tech, gave them everything they could handle in the Miami Beach Bowl. They beat the brakes off Central Michigan, and then last year against an SEC team, lost by 2 and probably should have won that game. I expect this team to be pretty fired up, play inspired ball, win this thing, finish 7-6, and we all feel pretty good about things. Man, we still have so much more to say. We expect Brent Venables to be introduced as the new head coach of the Oklahoma Sooners tomorrow. Look for our coverage on that. We've got the Tulsa Oilers. The homestand continues, not only today, but then the rest of this week as well. Chris, it's a fun time of year as now.
That's incredible.
We're getting ready for these final football games, which means so much, the NFL and the playoff push and everything there. And we got to schedule some vacation time, some Christmas time, all that sort of thing. So,
hey, we could go to Myrtle Beach. We could go to Myrtle
December
Beach for
the
a
20th.
game.
If you would like to see the beach.
I tell you what, Myrtle Beach is a beautiful town. I love Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Look at this guy.
So I will
Mayor
plug
of
the
Myrtle
game.
Beach here.
I will plug the game. I've been to Myrtle Beach a couple times. By the way, which is really funny to me.
We got to
OU
keep
is
this
gonna
short,
be
by the
leaving.
way. We've already done the mental health portion of our show. When it comes to Myrtle Beach talk,
that's it.
I got to nip
OU's
it in
going
the
to
bud.
be leaving South Carolina as TU's getting there, which is pretty funny to me.
That's true.
Because OU's going to be heading out with potentially their head coach while TU's
They
getting
might be
there.
landing right about now.
But you know what? If TU is going to Myrtle Beach and you're thinking, maybe like some vacation time right before Christmas, it's a beautiful time of year. It always is a beautiful time of year in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
What's going on here?
I love this.
That's
Man,
Christy
I
Maria,
wish.
Caden
I could use
McFarland.
it.
That's it for the rant. Go out there and get to a Tulsa Oilers game this week, everybody. Have a good one.